Hi folks, welcome to DYT Messed Up Cooking with me, Foodie Girl. So today we are going to make dosa batter, but here's the twist. We are going to make with a millets for our diet special week. So same proportion where I'm going to use for this also like a same dosa batter as a 5:1 proportion. So these are the millets varieties I have right now, so I thought like I can show you so that you can take an option of any 5 of this. This is foxtail millet in English, and we call it as Thinai Arisi in Tamil. And this one is Kudo millet, which is Varagu, and this is little millet, which is Samai, and this is Banyard, which is Kudravali. This is Amarnath, and this is sorghum, which is cholam. This is not a normal cholam. Cholam means this corn. This is a very small particle of that. Yeah. And I have one more variety to show. This is bajra or kambu or pearl millet. Yeah. So you can use any of 5 which you have. This is like easily available in all the markets, especially in you can get it in the big bazaar and all those things. You can add quinoa also if you get, but it's very rare to get. We are not adding ragi here because it will change the color of our idli dosa batter. So we are selecting the white color millets here. And this is the proportioned cup. This is a normal 200 ml cup I'm taking, the very normal chai cup where we have everyone's house. So first I'm taking the cholam. So this is a proportion measurement we need to put. So like this I have taken this. So this one is Kudo millet, which again. So this is our little millet, which is Samai. Samai is like very small, so you can see this. I forgot to show the rest of the other two. Yeah, this one is cholam, yes, and this is, in between one is our Kudo millet, yeah. So this one is our Kudravali, which is barnyard millet. Okay, see? Everything looks like a similar one, but we have a huge difference on that. Last, I'm taking the foxtail, which is Thinai. See? It looks like this. Yeah. So I'm using this Urad dal, which is Udayaman brand, which is like gives you a good quantity. So generally, it will give you a good quantity of Urad dal. So depends on that. I have taken 1 cup, 5:1. If your urad dal is not giving you a good amount of dal, you can put 1 1/4. Yeah, it's 1.25 grams of this cup, and I'm adding few methi seeds to give the color of the dosa. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash them nicely. You need to wash the millets almost for 2-3 times. It has a lot of dust particles and small in that. You can see the unused or non-healthy millets floating on the top. You just need to remove it. See, I have washed it for the 3rd time, and no more waste items are like floating over there. Same I'm repeating with the urad dal as well. So I have soaked our millet rice and the urad dal in a proper amount of water. It should not be over also, because like all our nutrition it will go in the water itself when we grind it. And I'm going to soak this for at least 7 to 8 hours. You can do it for the overnight also. Otherwise it takes time than our rice. So we are soaking it for 7 to 8 hours. Yeah, our rice is soaked for almost like more than 8 to 9 hours. See, it has been nicely soaked. You can feel the difference. And our urad dal is also soaked. When it is nicely soaked, It'll give you a good amount of quantity, and I'm using a wet grinder to grind this. You can, if you don't have a wet grinder, you can go with a mixer jar also. Then you need to put it in a lesser quantity. Say example, you can reduce it to half cup of millets, and accordingly this urad dal. Urad dal is like for 1 cup, it is always quarter the cup of urad dal. Okay. Added little quantity so that it will grind it easily for the initial stages. See, it's a free run now. Always make sure you grind your rice separately and your urad dal separately. People generally soak both the rice and urad dal all together. It doesn't give you a good quantity or like very good amount of batter. So always it is advisable to go with separate making method. And rice we are going to grind at least for 20 minutes. At least for 20 minutes we are going to grind it. It's 20 minutes over, and see how finely it has been done. I have transferred our millet batter into one bowl and a bucket. Now I'm going to put our urad dal now. For urad dal, you need to give another 20-25 minutes. The trick is like you should not pour water for urad dal. You need to sprinkle in between and give a stir like this with a hand so that it gives you more, and otherwise sometimes our urad dal gets stuck up inside. So our urad dal is also ready. This is the consistency of that. Now I'm going to mix along with the rice batter. So our urad dal batter is also collected in the same bucket which I have already taken the rice. Now I'm using a handful of salt. I'm not getting Himalayan salt here, so I'm using the normal table salt. And you need to mix it nicely. I have sprinkled few water on top, and always remember for a very softer idli or dosa, make the rice batter first and then the urad dal batter, because like urad dal batter if you make first and if you keep it outside for a while, it will go hard and you will get a harder idli or the different taste of dosa. Otherwise you can make a urad dal first and you can keep it in the fridge and then you can proceed with the rice. So better option is rice first and the urad dal second, and I'm just closing it, airtight dabba, and keep it in a warm place to ferment it. Otherwise it will give a raw taste of the rice and the urad dal. So let's wait for at least 6 to 7 hours, or you can leave it overnight for the fermentation. See, our batter is almost ready after fermentation. You can see like compare about our old quantity and the new quantity. It gives you a very good quantity. Yeah, I have left it overnight so that immediately you can transfer to one more box. It will go so sour. Now I'm going to make dosa and idli as well. So I have taken the idli plates. I have given a coat of oil so that idli doesn't stick on that. I have taken the two leaves and I am going to keep it for, I have an option, 10 minutes. See, our idli is done now and I am allowing it to cool for next 2 to 3 minutes so that it doesn't stick and come. Take a bowl with the water and a small spoon in it. Meanwhile, we can do a dosa. See, my tawa is hot now and it's well seasoned. I've taken one and I'm making a dosa like this. And oil, I'm using ginger oil, which is again a healthy. You can use coconut oil as well. One side it is cooked, so flip it on the other side. See how nice and it looks like actual dosa. Our dosa is done now. Just fold and serve it hot. See, now our idli is like cooling nicely. Don't leave more than 2 to 3 minutes because it should be cool. Yeah. See? Automatically it will come. See how soft idli it is. This is one of my very good hit recipe, actual like our normal idli and dosa batter. So you can enjoy the delicious millet dosa and idli along with sambar or with any kind of chutney. See you in the next video. Until then, bye from Foodie Girl and Daily Yummy and Tummy. Give me a like and thumbs up and share it to your friends and families if you really like it.